Good morning. Hello, beautiful souls. Happy Friday to you. I hope you are all doing good. Oh, I'm so happy it's Friday. It feels like this has been a long week, but we always get to the weekend, don't we? Let's see who we have here. Hello, Judy. Good morning. And Chase and Nancy, good to see you. Hello, Gertrude. And Katie, Moonchild's World. Hello, my dear. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining me this morning for Coffee Chat. Like I like to say, it's Friday Groove Day. I have to tell you, it is hot here. Hot, hot, hot. And it's not like it's more the humidity than it is hot because I looked at the weather because I woke up this morning and I said, I don't know what it is, but I looked, it's only 71 degrees, which is a little warm, but nothing crazy. But the humidity is 70%. And I have to tell you, we are not used to humidity here. So that's a new thing, and it's been making it slightly uncomfortable. But anyhow, hey, Renee. Good morning, Tarot Love community. Good to see you, and Kathy G. But, I'll survive. It's all good. All right. Well, no coffee this morning. I'll get to that in a second. But before I do, I just want to welcome any new subscribers and to all my beautiful lurkers out there. Hello, people watching the replay. Thank you for watching. I just feel good. I have ceremony this weekend, so this is the reason why I am not having coffee. I have tea. And when I say ceremony, generally I'm referring to ayahuasca, which means that I have to detox. I'm on a special diet, which is called dieta. So there's certain foods and things that I have to eat because you need to be that clear vessel that so the medicine takes. And otherwise, it's not pretty if you don't follow. It could be a really rude awakening. Hey, Linda, good morning. And Genealogy Junkie, thank you for joining. So I have my mint tea this morning. That's probably one of my favorite teas. So here's to you all. Get your favorite beverage, whether that's coffee, water, tea, whatever you like to drink in the morning. And here's to you. Yeah, Gertrude, it's quite the experience. It definitely is. I love it. Hey, Tony. Good morning to you. Miss Shining Hawk Healing, I hope you are well. All right. So let's get ready to dive in and see what messages Spirit has for us this morning. So for those of you that have never experienced my coffee chat is just oracle readings from the collective. Through my cards, I get messages through Spirit. And sometimes they can be funny, my guides, or I should say spiritual team, really, my entire team. They can be funny, but sometimes the messages, I always say the people that are meant to hear the messages will be here today. So we'll see what they have in store for us this morning. Hey, Eliza and Shay Kitty, good morning. Oh, Geek Hillbilly, you snuck in there. I didn't see you. How you doing? I hope things are coming along for you. Sending you a lot of love and prayers. Aloha, Liza. First word we have is focus. So yeah, this is not a day of readings per se in the sense of me doing readings for others. That I do on Mondays with EQ on the Soul Sisters Tarot. Speaking of which, this Monday we're going to be, just this Monday only, at a special time. We're going to be on at 1 p.m. instead of our usual time of 6 p.m. We had to change our time because of Aiden's work schedule, but Aiden Reed's Tarot will be on with us. So if you are not busy, make sure you tune in for that. We have truth. Perseverance. And kindness. All right. Let's see what we get here. Stand still. Flexibility. All right, Soaky Killbilly says, progress is slow, too slow. If I could climb a mountain behind me, I could have water in less than an hour. It's too steep for this one-legged boy. Oh, hang in there. Hang in there. All will be well. And taking risks. Look at that beautiful. See, I think that's a hawk. All right, look at how beautiful that is. I love that. Gerald, howdy. Good morning. Okay, so the message that we have that's coming through this morning. Okay. They're telling me like to find the peace within you. Finding the peace within you. But we get so busy and caught up in our lives, like it's like all this action, always running, always doing something, that we need to take those moments to focus and to stand still. Find the quiet within. This is where you'll find the truth. Whatever answer that you're seeking, whatever answers that you need to questions, when we take that time to stand still, you'll find the answers. But sometimes that takes time, right? Because it's like a practice that you have to build up. So for some, it may come automatically, but for some of us, we might have to work a little harder. I know for me, it took me a little bit more time to make connections and to allow that flow because my mind was just spinning. There's just so much going on. I'm a city girl. I live in the city. So I'm constantly on alert. There's things always going on, things always happening. So my mind is just like this. It's like, this is why I'm like, oh gosh, I got to get out of Los Angeles. It's too much. But with perseverance and flexibility, allowing yourself to be flexible with this process because it does take time. And, with perseverance, though, you can push through, but you have to treat yourself with kindness. Don't be so hard on yourself. We have that tendency to kind of beat ourselves up or get frustrated or get disappointed. Push that aside. Just say it's okay. I have this new little saying that I say for myself, which is, it's okay. It's going to be okay. In fact, it's better than okay. And actually, it will be better than okay. Just reassuring myself that whatever issues or things that come up in my life, it's going to be okay. The waters get a little rocky, but we will get through it. You have to believe that, though. Okay? Especially when we're taking risks. Taking risks, trying different things, trying new things instead of staying in that same space all the time. So, taking the risk, doing the things that you need to do, but also learning to come back to self, to stand still. and finding that peace within. So that's that message this morning. Yes, thank you for that, Renee. Please, thumbs up on your way in. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Eliza. You're referring to my picture back here. That is a photograph that I actually took when I was in Bali. I love photography. And I used to take photos a lot with my actual camera until they put the camera in that daggone iPhone. So now I'm like all about, taking pictures with my phone. But I think I'm gonna start getting back to my camera because I miss that. Hey, Flowing, good morning. And to Paisley, hello, hello. Nice to see you both this morning. Seascape, you got this, you got this. I love your messages, Seascape. All right, let's see what else we get. Oh, too many there. Grace. Oh, you're talking about the hawk. Yes, that was a beautiful image. I'm sorry. I'm like looking around like, what is she talking about? Didn't even think of the cards. Clarity. Discipline. Communication. Okay. Oh, do you really? That is awesome, Geek. He says, I still have my Pentax 35 film camera and darkroom equipment. Now that's classic. I wasn't that hardcore, but I grew up, my dad had a darkroom, which was super cool. I used to love to sit there and watch him developing pictures and stuff. Oh, thank you, Flowing. Yes, my flowers. I always love to have fresh cut flowers. It just really makes me feel good. Okay. So this popped up, make necessary sacrifices. Art photography, yes. Raise your vibration. Engage higher reasoning or reason. Love that. Okay. Okay. So what they're, again, this is about you and your spiritual development, they say. Sometimes there's certain things that we have to do to make certain sacrifices, allowing ourselves to be disciplined in that sense. And what this sacrifice means, and it's not anything huge, what they're sharing is that these sacrifices are more of, maybe getting up a little bit earlier in the morning to do your affirmations or meditations, taking that time to really, from the first reading, to stand still, to find that inner peace, because we don't want to necessarily jump out of bed and then, which I've done, gone straight to work or done different things in my mind. It's kind of like a shock to the system. I have a certain routine in the morning that I do to bring in that peace, to help me to stay grounded and centered so I can focus on what needs to be done. And I don't really feel like it's a sacrifice. I feel like that it's more of a benefit to my higher good. So look at it from that perspective versus sacrifice. Sacrifice feels like we're losing something, but you're not really losing anything. You're gaining something. Okay, finding that grace within. By doing this, this also brings you clarity. Okay. And it helps you to raise your vibration. And I think that's one of the most important things, because when we raise our vibration, no matter what goes on in our day, we have this peace about us. We can generally conquer anything that comes into our path or crosses our path. It allows for better communication, with others, communication with source or your guides, your spiritual team. It allows you to engage in higher reason. And higher reasoning is allowing yourself to look at things from a different perspective and not just one way. Because when you're just kind of like on the surface looking at different things, if you open the scope, you can look at things from so many different ways. And what I always like to say, which I learned from one of my mentors, is no matter what happens, I always say, this is the best thing that could ever happen, even if I don't believe it, because later on, because I'm in that place of raising my vibration, the clarity comes of why that was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. Sometimes we got to fall apart to fall in place. So that is that message. I worked at the photo counter at Walgreens for a while in the 90s. Oh, the things I've seen. Renee, you and me both. I worked at, I did the same all through high school. I worked at Instant Photo, which turned into Moto Photo. I don't know if you guys remember those little places you go, you drop your films off. And then I started working in a professional photo lab for a while. But I got to tell you guys, the funniest thing that I saw was, and it's so mind boggling to me how people will drop off their film. You see us there working, and I guess they think, oh, nobody's looking at my photos. No, we look at your photos to make sure the coloring is correct. If there's, it needs adjustment, whatever, we're looking at your photos. The funniest thing was that my high school football team, I don't know if these guys got drunk one night and decided to take pictures, but a lot of them were naked. So yeah, I got to see them in all their glory. And it was so hysterical because it took everything in my power not to walk into school the next day and be like, oh, I saw you, and I saw you. Too funny. Too funny. Hey, Teresa, good to see you. Yeah. He's like, that's why I have a dark room. Hey, Gina. Hello, hello. Good morning to you. Gerald, this is, oops. I love these little cards. These are called contemplation cards, and I got them off of Amazon. And they're words for reflection or intention. But these are I refer like oracle card. But what's so cute about them for people that, if you want to just do a word for the day, it has a little frame in the front, and you can stick your word right in there and keep it on your desk or wherever you want to keep it. They're super cute. These are really nice gifts to give someone too. Hi, Renee. Good morning. So just so you know, Renee, for Coffee Chat, this is oracle readings from the collective, messages that I receive from my guides. I don't do any type of readings. There are a few people today that are answering questions for readings, but I invite you to come and subscribe to the Soul Sisters Tarot. We do readings on that channel. This Monday, we're usually on at 6 p.m. Pacific time, but we're going to be on at 1 p.m. But that's when we do mini readings for everyone. So please, I would love to have you come and join us there. Hey, Sylvia, good morning. And good morning to anybody that I missed. Celebration. Hey, Jane. Good morning. Lovely to see you. Happy Friday. Oh, got two here. I have passion and simplicity. Oh, yes. Thank you for that, Shay Kitty. If someone could post the link for the Soul Sisters Tarot, that would be awesome. Thank you, Viviani. Oh, we have focus again. All right. Oh, come on. Viviani is always on it. I love that about her. And Gina as well. It's usually Viviani, Gina, and Sharon Sipe. So we have the shift. Ooh, forest bathing. This is a beautiful card. Prayer. Oh, it's a very peaceful card. Okay. Spirit's wanting us to celebrate every moment of our lives, as they say, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Celebrate. Okay. We are consistently going through different types of shifts. And these are shifts that we want to embrace. Okay. Bringing more passion into our lives. We just heard feeding our souls. We want to continue to feed our souls. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Sometimes people think they need to, I don't know. One of the things that I'm passionate about and love is travel. And that's where I find my best self. It's almost like I'm a different person, but I don't need to do that all the time. We can just keep it simple. And keeping it simple can be as easy as going into, I love the word, I love this forest bathing, because they're saying like connect with nature. Go back to the roots, right? Connection with Mother Earth. She is so gracious, but yet she's also very fierce, right? Because we see a lot of different things that are going on in the world, but she's just trying to reset herself. We're not being kind to her, so she is trying to make the adjustments. And but when you're out in that nature, just give grace and gratitude to her, thanking her for allowing us to be here, thanking her for helping us to stay grounded. If you're a person that doesn't feel weird about your feet being on the ground, take off your shoes and make that actual contact with your feet, and imagine roots coming from your feet connecting down into the earth, and then bring in everything that's surrounding you in that forest or nature, not necessarily a forest. It could be at a park, right? Because you have the trees, you have plants, and imagine yourself just bathing in them, bringing them into you. Focus on that healing, that grounding, allowing yourself to be centered, and bringing in some prayers. Prayers are a beautiful thing. And you can see the plants right behind her there. Okay. Giving grace and gratitude, praying for Mother Earth, praying for our civilization to treat her more kindly. So bringing that all in to help you to just connect with yourself and that passion, and re-centering and grounding yourself. So that's that message. Hello, Dean, Secrets of the Red Moon Tarot. Good to see you. And Manasa Wellness. Hello, hello. Welcome. Yeah, Flowing says, I honor nature, gives me life. Great question, Sylvia. Are we like the toxic friend or lover to Mother Earth? I would say both to that. Indeed. Indeed. Shay Kitty says, little things matter. Today I took my cart back into a local fruit market. The employees were happily surprised and thankful. And see, it doesn't take much, does it? That's beautiful, Shay Kitty. All right. Okay, let's see what else we get. My tea's already cooled off. I have a fan going right here, and it's also cooling. I should have put my tea over on the other side. It's cooled off my tea in the process, but that's okay. Oh, thank you, Eliza. I call this my cow mug. I don't know. I haven't quite decided. I like to say cow mug, but it could actually be a Dalmatian mug too, right? Yeah, I love the mugs. Wait for the holidays. I have all my holiday mugs. They're sitting there. I see them when I open my cabinet. They're waiting for me to use them. We have beauty. You thought cow mug too. Okay, good. Authenticity. Hey, Beverly Davis, how are you, my dear? Big hugs to you. Well, we got flexibility again. Oh, you're a big mug person too, Eliza? That's awesome. And integrity. Good word. Well, I got to pull out these wonderful cards. Guys, you have to check out Tony's cards. Shining Hawk Healing. Hey, Denise, good morning. Oh, thank you, Denise. That's beautiful. Thank you. Same to you. Liza says, wish you could see the view from my house. The belt of Venus is descending. Oh my God, Liza, that's amazing. I wish I could see that. You have a beautiful new mug. It says, stay wild, moon child. I have that one too, Katie. Is it a blue mug with moons on it? Well, mine's a blue mug with moons on it. Okay, we have strength. There's Miss Sharon Sipe. Good morning, Sharon. We have breakthrough. And the root card, survival. Oh, yes. Get your coffee, Eliza. Okay. They're just saying in nature is where you'll find your strength. It's like a reboot. It's like I got this image of just, like when, what is that thing called? Like a circuit panel or something when the power goes out. And then you go to take that handle and put it back up. And it's just like, doosh, doosh, and all the lights come up. It's like an electrical grid, I guess, is what I don't know the word for it, but this is what I'm seeing. And so this is where they're talking about a reboot, a recharge, with this your vessel, your beautiful vessel. And in order to do that, it's like surrounding yourself with in nature or just things. This is where the beauty is coming in, the beauty. And when you tap into that, this is where you find your strength, and also the strength within you. But the strength is within you, but this is what's going to help to really charge it up. All right, that connection that I was talking about with Mother Earth and connecting, um, allowing yourself to, with this authenticity. This is about you being true to yourself. There's so much that's out there spiritually, right, that you can do to recharge. It's not necessarily just nature. Nature is one aspect of it. For me, is plant medicine. Me doing my plant medicine ceremonies. That's one aspect of ways for me to find my reboot. For others, it may be me going to church, or it may be connecting with friends. Whatever it is, just allow yourself to be authentic about it. Be true to yourself in that. Everything is not for everyone. So when you see people doing certain things or whatever, and you're feeling like, oh gosh, well, I'm not doing that, maybe I am doing something wrong. It's not about that. It's about doing what's right for you. Where is your connection? Where do you connect through? Be flexible with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself in the things that you do, because just a simple thing, like I said, like that nature, or the forest bathing. That's just something that's so simple, but yet so profound. Stand in your integrity. Okay, don't allow people to say to you, oh, well, you need to be doing this because you're not truly being spiritual, or you're truly not being what type of person, like the super being, right? You're not being this person because you're not doing this particular thing. Um, no, stand in your integrity. You know what's right for you. Okay. Again, tapping, there's the root, the survival, the root chakra. That's that part of grounding, being connected to Mother Earth. So, yeah, they're really sharing me here that grounding is so important, allowing yourself, getting centered. They're saying going back to the beginning and staying within that connection. I'm just seeing this firm grasp into the earth. So, that is that message there. Yeah, exactly, Katie. Yes, do not take yourself so seriously. Uh-oh. Jane says, I've been going outside a lot. I have bites all over me now. Oh no, Jane. Yeah, that's a tough one. Oh gosh, this thing, I have my computer's a laptop, so my sensory board that I use with my hands, it's so sensitive. So if I just kind of scroll over the comments, it thinks I'm wanting to pin it. See, right there. But that's a good one to pin. Thank you, Gina. Twice a month, I have my Wellness Wednesday. And yes, this Wednesday, I actually have another guest. I have Bathrobe Tarot. Danny Shea will be with me this Wednesday. So be sure to tune in for that. And thank you, Viviani, for that. Yeah, there's different ways to help support the channel. And one of the ways is that you can buy me a cup of coffee. All right, coffee for coffee chat. All right. Did I miss Maya's in here? Hello, Maya. Hi, Beverly. Beverly, I'm not doing questions today, but please come back, and happy birthday to your dad. Sending him a lot of birthday love. Your heavenly birthday to your father. Oh, Dean's got his coffee. It does work better, Geek. You're so right. The mouse, but I already got enough stuff on here to try to bring in a mouse as a whole nother thing. We have respect. RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. Well, we got discipline again. Community. Nope, too many cards there. And awareness. Oh, you can set it? Thank you for that, Katie. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, because it's like ultra sensitive. Okay. Oh, Eliza's having her coffee. You guys are making me jealous. I miss my coffee. Next Friday, I get to be back on the coffee crack. Okay. We have acceptance. Oh, the decaf. Ooh, I love Sumatra. Yeah, I'll probably start back. I'll ease myself back into the caffeine. I have decaf as well. Repair. And dreams. Ooh. Ooh. Acceptance. Acceptance and awareness. Being aware of where you are presently and accepting where you are. Bringing in grace and gratitude. Because being in this present moment, this is all we have right now. Being present in your life situation of what's going on with you. Being aware of it, present with it, and accepting it. Because when we don't, and we bring up that resistance, then it's like you're playing a tug of war with your life. And you're not allowing for things to just flow. So, respecting the process, respecting where you are right now, being disciplined, and taking care of what needs to be done. Okay, that's that repair. It's like being the repair person for your life. Sometimes that means we need to bring in others to help with these repairs. They're saying also the repairs within you, what needs to be done within you. Okay. And in order to really embrace that and to step into that, especially during the times where things become very difficult, that's where we reach out to community. Community to kind of like wrap their arms around you, to embrace you, but making sure that you're part of a community that feels good. Like we have a beautiful community here. And I just love how we all step in, even though we don't see each other all face to face. But the words contain so much power. So the words that are putting into the chat, the words that everybody says to each other, to uplift each other, to hug each other, it's crucial. It's so important. Dreams. Allowing yourself to embrace your dreams. Even though we're doing the repairs of where we are right now, we all have dreams. We all have dreams about where we want, of what we want to do, or maybe where we want to go, or how we want to be. Holding those dreams close to your heart. Again, bringing in that awareness and stepping into them. You're showing me like to kind of to open up your heart to bring in the light. Okay, aligning yourself with whatever dream it is that you have, aligning yourself with that, trusting that this dream, if it's something that you really want in your life, to bring it closer to you. But before you even get there, you got to continue to work on self and whatever else is needed in your life to help you continue along the road to your dreams. So that's that message. Ooh, we're sharing different teas and coffees in here. I love that. I love that name. Liza says, started drinking coffee in a coffee house in Denver called Muddy Waters of the of the Platte, or is it Platte? The river in downtown Denver. That is super cool. And Manasseh's drinking her African bush tea rooibos. Ooh, yum. Oh, Nancy, did you send it? I haven't checked, but thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm sure I did. I just don't have it up to check. Okay. Oh, who's drinking iced tea? Oh, that's not iced tea. Iced cap for me. Okay. I have to, what I've been doing is I buy fresh mint leaves and then I love brewing them. And then I wait for it to cool off. And then I put it in a container and put it in the refrigerator. And it's like fresh mint iced tea. Eyeballs rolling in the back of my head. So good. And very refreshing. I love that. Maya's drinking rooibos, and she loves dark roast as well. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, you're so welcome, Nancy. Happy to help. Yeah, it's a great tea process, Eliza. I learned it from my parents because my mom has a huge garden with fruits, not fruits, all kinds of vegetables, and then a flower garden. But she always had, well, she had both spearmint and peppermint, and she would brew them. But she would add sugar because, my mom was born in North Carolina, so the sweet tea is huge. So I talked to her about it recently and I said, Mom, how about, when you do the tea, try it without the sugar. It's just as amazing without sugar in it. So she's like, oh, I never really thought about that. I'm going to try it. Yeah, it's so good, you guys. It really is. So I highly recommend it. Oh, Maya's growing peppermint in a pot. Well, there you go. When it's ready, try that. Oh, that's a good one, Katie. Or raw honey. Honey. I have to tell her that because she does like her sweet. Yeah, I think its mint is good enough without sugar. It's got its own little sweetness to it, and it's so refreshing. And it's helps my tummy when my tummy doesn't feel good. Yeah, I love peppermint tea as well, flowing. All right, we have challenges. Humor. Yeah. Always good to get sugar sweetened tea drinkers to cut in half or zero. Perspective again. It is raw local honey. I used to go to I need to get back to the market. I used to go to the farmer's market all the time, but that's where I would get my honey, especially if you have a cold, that raw honey from your area. That really helps with when you're sick. Oh, we have passion again. That is perfect, Sylvia. Roll with the challenges with humor. Love, love, love that. Yes. Oh, hello, Shelly Joe. Welcome. Nice to meet you and have you in the chat today. Everyone's showering you with hellos and love. Anyone have anything fun they're doing this weekend? Oops. Katie says, I use raw local honey in my elderberry syrup during lockdown. I'm getting ready to make more for this winter. Oh, that sounds amazing, Katie. So we have the traveler, move in a new direction. We have the direction guardian. Choose your path. Oops. Oh, I got two here. I'll take them. So we have the high priest, intend and create. And then we have the stargazer, set your sights higher. Powerful cards here. Okay. All right. So we all know that there are challenges in life, right? It's the inevitable. It's part of our human experiences. Some days life is great. You're walking, you're like, all is awesome. I feel good. I feel great. And then boom, out of nowhere, something knocks you off of your feet. All right. But when we're having these experiences in the work that we're doing spiritually, what happens is that it allows us to come from a different space, a different area to overcome and to work with, to deal with these challenges. Okay. And sometimes we need to move in a new direction. But the more that we really look at this process and see these things for what they are when they come into our lives, sometimes it allows us to shift a little more quickly. Um, Sometimes it allows us to bring in that humor of the situation, like what Sylvia said. What was that? I love that. She said, "Roll with the challenge." What did you say, Sylvia? Where'd it go? Oh, now I can't find it. Well, basically, rolling with the challenges and bringing in that humor. Okay, that's important. Again, not taking ourselves so serious, looking at things from a different perspective. That's kind of that is the glass half full or half empty. Changing your perspective. Know that you are divinely guided. This is our direction guardian. But our direction guardian is telling us you have to choose a path. Which direction are you looking to go into? Okay. Intend and create. So setting those intentions of what it is that you want, and then start creating your own experiences. So just because something bad happens in your life doesn't mean that you have to really kind of cling on to that. Bring in that perspective, bring in some humor, bring in things that you are passionate about, because it's going to change the direction and allow you to start to do the healing of whatever, of this hurt, allows you to start doing the healing, allows you to really just, what are they saying? To uplift you and to set you on the course that you need to go, the direction you need to go. And yes, set your sights higher. Remember that vibrational scale that I had shared with you all back? Some of you may remember. It was like a funnel, and there's this line. So the funnel down here was all these negative emotions, which negative emotions are not necessarily bad. So let's put that out there, because they do serve a purpose. They help us to be aware. They bring us information that's needed so that we can begin to start to do the work to bring ourselves up that funnel to the top part here of all those good emotions, or really uplifting emotions, emotions that are going to help you raise your vibration. So that will help you set yourself in that direction that you want to go. So that is that message there. Okay. Oh, thank you, Maya. These are the, where are they? These are the angels and ancestors cards. I love these cards. Okay, let me get ready to do. Thank you for summing that up, Sylvia. Okay, from set your sights higher, to roll with the humor, with the challenges, with humor, as it'll change the direction of your path and a better direction you want to go. Bravo. Thank you for summing that up for me. Sometimes it's like when you're channeling and bringing the information, I feel a little all over the place sometimes. Sometimes it comes out straight and clear, but sometimes it's like, whoa, okay, which direction are you taking me? All right. Oh, that's one of Katie's go-to. I love that. Me too, Maya. So EQ and I, the Soul Sisters Tarot, will be on with Maya Black Cat Tarot in September. So stay tuned for that. Okay. I think I'm going to do a postcard from Spirit. Let's see what message we get in our postcard. Put my glasses on because we know these teeny tiny words on these cards. Okay. Dearest you, we have a secret for you. The more you think you know, the less you actually do. So, if you are willing to keep an open mind, you will avoid the narrow confines of the know it all and open up to the unlimited potential that can be discovered only by the curious optimist. Curiosity allows you to discover new things, see the world from a different perspective, and find answers to questions you might not even know you have. Right now, whatever is going on, it's important to know that you are not aware of all the aspects of it you need to see to make an informed choice. You might be projecting a story that isn't totally true. So, moving forward, your mantra could be, I don't know, or that's interesting, as you keep your mind and heart open to new experiences and richer existence overall. All of us over here want you to be all you can be. We are cheering for you. Can you hear us? What a beautiful message. I have to admit, when I read that part, be all you can be, all I can think of was that commercial. Remember that for the Army? Be all that you can be. I forgot the rest of it, but yes, that's a beautiful message. Great message. Allowing yourself to keep an open mind and an open heart so that you can receive all that's coming to you. In fact, there's another affirmation that I say that I would love to share with you all. And it says, I'm grateful for all the joy, abundance, and love that finds me today. I am open, I am ready, and I receive. Or actually, I'm sorry, I am open, I receive, and I am ready. I love that. All right, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. Hi, TD. Oh, there, find your future in the army. Thank you for letting me finish that. That was it. Yes. All right. Take care. And we'll see you Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, where we're going to have Aiden Reed's Tarot on. And it's just this Monday at 1 o'clock. Okay. Take care. Bye.